Liam Payne's official cause of death revealed. We have to talk about this and a lot more. But before we get into it, hello, my name is Sebastian and I cover all things pop culture. And of course, we've been covering all of the Liam Payne updates of his passing. And I am just wanting to say this in every video so you guys feel comfortable that on this channel we do it with respect, with love, with admiration. There's no negativity, there's no darkness. You are in a safe environment here, so don't worry. And I like to say that in every single video because sometimes there's new you guys, so I just want to make sure you feel welcomed and safe because I know that we are all grieving Liam Payne's passing. So let's just get into it. Liam Payne death prosecutor rules that there is no reason to believe that he took his own life. It says here that Liam Payne did not take his own life, according to the prosecutor in charge of the case in Argentina. A law enforcement source in Buenos Aires tells TMZ that the prosecutor in the case has officially ruled Liam did not die by ending his life, stating the effects of the drugs the One Direction alum took caused him to fall to his passing from the balcony of his suite at the Casa Sur Palermo Hotel back on October 16. As you guys know, 3 people have been arrested in the case: a housekeeper at the hotel, a friend of Liam's, and an alleged drug dealer. This after multiple raids conducted by local police. It is like a bittersweet feeling, if you will, because there were so many unanswered questions. There was so many like loose ends, missing pieces, especially I think for the family and obviously for the fans as well. I think that finally, if you know just how it happened, it might ease the healing, you know, eventually when you're ready to be in that state of your life, when the healing process begins. It gives you closure. Now, of course, doesn't mean that it's not still very devastating. I do believe that there was some foul play here. I do believe that there is people that need to pay for what they've done. When it was first revealed that he passed, you know, everyone was saying that he took his life, and that just didn't sit right with me for a reason. I didn't believe that. I know it's very common in the music industry because you know, there is mental health with substance abuse, with the pressures of the world on your shoulders, and of course mental health. So obviously that's something that does happen not only in the entertainment world but worldwide, thousands of times a day, unfortunately. And so of course, you know, I didn't rule it out, but there was just something inside of me that just didn't believe that he did this. I don't believe that he did this. I believe that he loved life. I believe that he loved his son. I believe he loved making music. And you know, there was some articles a couple weeks ago that said that he was ready to create new music, that he had a lot of interesting projects coming out. And unfortunately, you know, it looks like he, you know, was not sober for this. Now, I just want to say that substance abuse is very, very difficult to, you know, to overcome. I think that if you mix mental health with substance abuse, it is a recipe for a disaster, really is. And I do believe that people took advantage of him. And when I saw that 3 people were arrested, including his friend, which has yet, you know, to be named, but everyone believes it's Roger Norris, I am just so grateful that they are, you know, cornering in the people that had a hand in Liam Payne's passing. And I do believe that this information will give the family some peace. Now, moving forward, I think it's important to, because I've been seeing some comments and, you know, saying, oh, but you know, it was his decision to take the drugs and this and that. But let me just tell you something. If you've never dealt with addiction in your life, then I'm so sorry to say this, and I don't want to come off as an asshole, but you have absolutely no right to talk, okay? If you luckily in your life have never handled any type of substance abuse addiction or mental health, you are absolutely no one to talk, period, okay? Listen, if you have evil people that know that you are recovering addict of any source, right? And you are trying to get your life, they know exactly what buttons to press as long as they can make a sale. It just is what it is. They don't care how long you've been sober. They don't care about your family. They don't care that you have children. They don't care about your mental stability. They don't give a shit about you. All they care about is making money. And that is why I believe that those three people need to burn and to rot in jail, period. It is very sad to think that Liam had so many plans, but I do think that this serves as a lesson for all of us that, you know what, we all have our demons that we are fighting. We all have things that we just cannot control. And I believe that the more silent we are about our things, the more sick we will become, okay? So I saw a saying somewhere, and I'm probably gonna mess it up, but we are as sick as our secrets or something like that. And that is why I'm a firm believer of speaking, of just letting it all out there, because you feel less alone. You feel like you're not alone in this race. You're not alone in this world with your shortcomings, with your addictions, with your mental health. As soon as we say things, we feel, and we hear other people say, oh yeah, I'm doing that too. I'm going through this, blah, blah, blah. We automatically feel less alone, and we automatically feel strength. Now, it is believed that he was hiding this from people, except a certain group of people that knew that he was still allegedly using. But there's also a lot of other missing pieces, because just 24 hours before he passed, it is said that he took a drug test to come back to the US. And he was completely sober, that he went to rehab just 2 weeks before he passed. I mean, there's so many things that just does not make sense. And I just can't help but wonder that these three individuals, saw an opportunity to make money, saw a person who is in recovery, knew exactly what buttons to push, and absolutely killed him. And that is the honest truth, in my opinion. Breaking news, 3 people have officially been charged in Liam Payne's death. It says here that Liam Payne's death investigation, authorities have charged 3 people that they believe were involved. Law enforcement sources tell TMZ that 3 people were charged Thursday, and at least one of the suspects worked at the Casa Sur Palermo hotel where Liam passed. One of the suspects who was arrested is described as a friend, which everyone believes is Roger Norris, who was in Liam's hotel room with him but left him there at some point before he died. That suspect has been charged with abandonment of a person before death. The second suspect is a hotel housekeeper who police believe likely delivered drugs to Liam in a soap box. As reported, cops had been eyeing the Dove soap box found in the room because only housekeeping staffers have access to that soap supply within the hotel. And the third suspect is the alleged drug supplier who prosecutors say delivered narcotics to Liam twice on October 14, 2 days before his death. The alleged dealer and the hotel staffer are both facing charges for dealing. Prosecutors say they combed through more than 800 hours of hotel surveillance video after conducting multiple raids at the hotel and at homes around Buenos Aires. So what do you guys think about this? Let me know. And who do you think is the friend that was charged? Many people believe it's Roger Norris, who allegedly also had ties with Maya, his ex. I pray for the healing of his family. I pray for the healing of all the people that loved him. And the funeral is set to be any day now. It could be as soon as tomorrow or Sunday. I believe it's going to be on Sunday. I believe that this is the beginning of his journey to rest and his family to be in peace. And I think that these 3 people arrested, if found guilty, need to pay big time, period. And I just wanted to end this video by saying, if you are going through any type of addiction or any type of suffering in silence, sound it off in the comments. Just write about it. Trust and believe that there are other people out there going through things. There are so many people out there who are willing and wanting to help you with their own stories. You know, I always say this, but I lost my brother, and every time I say it in my videos that I say he took his life, there's so many of you guys who say my friend took their life, my mom, my dad, my boyfriend, my husband, my friend, my cousin. I was thinking about it, and we all connect in that. And something so sad and devastating and heartbreaking can be something of a connection and make you feel less alone. So I just really encourage everyone to speak up and to put it all out there, because that is a community that I want to build. And that is why I am so grateful for it, because we are allowing each other the opportunity to feel less alone in this world. And we now more than ever, we need a friend. So I love you all. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. I'll definitely keep you guys updated, so make sure you are subscribed, and I will see you on my next video. Mwah.